Well, hello, first grade students and parents at home as well. It's Mr. Dale here, and let's just talk about what we're doing this week, February 3rd to the 7th. So we're going to take a look at the reading of the story, the grammar, phonics, and the spelling words for the week. The reading story for this week is called Snakes, and it's a story about snakes. Gives lots of factual information that really the kids kind of enjoy. In grammar, we're going to be talking about contractions. And contraction simply makes a word or words shorter. Okay? So we have a word like is not, but we want to make it shorter. We're going to change it to a word called isn't. Isn't. And this little apostrophe here, it replaces the O. Okay? That's why it's a contraction. And we make an apostrophe by making a little circle and a little stick down. Okay, so that's what an apostrophe looks like. And the apostrophe replaces the O. That's why it's called a contraction. Let's look at another example. Do not becomes don't. Does not becomes doesn't. Cannot becomes can't. Should not becomes shouldn't. All right? Students are going to have to study this for this week and make sure they know it for Friday. Our spelling words for the week are snake. Snake. A big green snake was in the grass. Another word was made. We made a sandcastle at the beach. Lake. We like to go swimming in the lake. And then came. I came to the house after school. Shade. We like to sit in the shade of the tree. Name. What is your name? And then here we have our challenge words. Know. I know your name. Where? Where do you live? Under. The snake went under the rock. Why? Why haven't you finished your homework? Okay? We're going to have a spelling test on Friday, so I hope all students are studying for the spelling test, and it will be on Friday. I will have a link to Spelling City on my website for parents who want to use Spelling City for practicing. Let's look at the phonics for the week. We're talking about the long A sound. And the long A sound is actually made by adding another letter to the word. Let's look at an example of how that works. I've put a picture here of something we call a tap. Tap. Now tap has a short A sound. And students are very familiar with the short A sound. But they're not so familiar with the long A sound. And the long A sound is like the word tape. And I got a picture here of tape. Well, why do we pronounce tap with a short A and tape with the long A sound? Well, it's because we add something at the end. We add this E at the end. That makes this A long. So when we add this E to the end, we call it the magic E. It makes this vowel long. So let's look over here at this example here. I want that word to say take. Take. If I simply put an A here, that's going to say tack. Tack. But if I put an E at the end of the word, ooh, now my word has changed quite a bit. Now it's no longer a short A, but a long A. Now my word says take. Take. Please take the garbage out to the road. My next example is game. Game. But if I simply put an A here, my word doesn't say game, it says gam. Gam. It would be a short A. Well, I want a long A sound, so I'm going to put an E at the end. And that E at the end will give me a long A sound here. So no longer is my word gam, it is now game. Let's look at our final example. The word I have is Sam. Sam, but I don't want Sam. I want to spell the word same. I want this A to be a long A. Well, how can I make that a long A? Exactly. If you're listening and you're paying attention, you know I need to put an E at the end of the word. That now creates a long A sound here. Okay, let's look at some of the examples in our spelling words. Okay, there's our long E sound, our long A made by the E at the end. So our word is snake. If I didn't put this E here, my word would be mad. But with the E, it's made. Okay, so that E at the end gives an A, long A sound for the vowel A. Our next word is lake, came, shade, name. And so that's the phonics for the week, the spelling words that we've looked at. In oral language, we're going to be looking at something called camping. And a lot of students like talking about it. And I'm going to be including some resources in my website that can help parents. I will be including the website probably in my comment section on YouTube. So feel free to visit that for more resources and things you can do at home. And I appreciate all that parents are doing and working on at the house. And thank you very much. It's Mr. Dale here.